Yes, hello everyone. Greg Driscoll here, Instanet Solutions, as part of our Instanet Forms Online Pro How Do I series. This segment, How Do I Start a Transaction File? So from our homepage of our Instanet Forms Online Pro account homepage, I'm going to click here on Start a New Transaction. Clicking on the Start a New Transaction link will take us to that new transaction page, where we're going to first give our transaction a name. This is a free-form text field where you can type the appropriate name for your new file. I'm going to use the example Ben Benson and his property address 123 Elm Street. I'm going to use that to name my transaction file so I can identify this file from any other files within my Instanet Forms Online Pro account. Again, it is a free form text field that you can type into the appropriate name for your new file. I'm also going to choose a transaction type: commercial lease, listing, and sale, as well as residential lease, listing, and sale are system default values. Every user will see those choices. The additional are custom transaction types. You can create custom transaction types by clicking on the Add Transaction Type link. This example is going to be a residential listing transaction type. You can see that there are additional services when starting new transaction files to either import MLS property data, to populate from an existing transaction file or transaction template. We are simply giving our transaction file a name and choosing a type. We are going to use the transaction wizard to walk through the pages of our transaction file to add client and transaction file specific information. Because we chose residential listing transaction file, we have been designated the listing agent. Bottom right corner, I'm going to click on Start Transaction. We're going to launch the wizard to start our new transaction file, to walk through the pages of our transaction file: the property information page, transaction dates page, contacts and participants, forms and contracts, working with others so that we can share our transaction files with other realtors within our real estate office. There are no required fields within your transaction file, but add the detail that you will benefit from. The detail that you add to your transaction file, property information, dates, and contacts, will autofill those corresponding fields in your forms and contracts. I want to thank you for joining me for this segment of our How Do I series, Instanet Forms Online Pro How Do I series, How Do I Start a Transaction File. And until we webinar again, I hope you have a tremendous, tremendous day.